So earlier, if you saw my video, you would have noticed I tried something a little new today, and I just tested it out like on a break at work, but I want to give you all a few tips. Covering up my camera is not a good tip. Tip number one. Tip number two, using your phone hotspot to run your computer on YouTube live streaming while using OBS to live stream off of YouTube. That means you go to YouTube, you put your stream key into OBS, which is online broadcaster, and then streaming live. It does not work. It was horrible. Extremely glitchy. And I don't know if it's just because I have bad service or my service there kind of sucks anyway. But yeah, it don't work. And I want to do it because I have like a fairly nice cam for my computer, and I thought it'd be a lot easier because I can set it up wherever I wanted to. Because I found the holder for my phone, but I haven't put it in my car yet, so that makes it a little more difficult to record. I still gotta hold my phone, as you can see. Oh, what the hell was that? When I go like this, my phone does weird stuff. Oh, it's probably because I rotated it. But yeah, I thought that'd be a cool idea. You know, I got a power inverter in my car, so you can't see it's down there if y'all can see it or not, I don't know. But I got a power inverter, so I had my computer actually plugged into power. You know, I thought maybe my phone would have enough 4G data or whatever it is to actually run my computer, but it does not. Now, I do know they're coming out with 5G probably in 2020, which hopefully by then I'll have a lot more subscribers. So click that subscribe button and I'll have more videos. But that would probably run it, from my understanding. 5G is a lot. It's like 100 times faster than 4G. But as for now, running my computer, my laptop right there, you can see it still in the seat, running my laptop on running OBS and streaming on YouTube is not a possibility. And it kind of sucks because I like my camera. It actually works pretty good. It's what Caitlin does all of her videos on, and I'll put a card up so she can actually, like, I think it pops up over here, usually a card right there. I'll put one up later, but that's how she does all of her live videos on Facebook. We're still working on our YouTube channel. Wait until we get everything kind of set up for her YouTube channel, because she needs a lot more than I do, because I basically just do lives, and for now just do lives because I'm still working on my video editing skills, which are not severely lacking. I got more knowledge than Tanner. If you saw the last video, I'm better at editing than Tanner. I'll probably edit most of Tanner's shit. But y'all saw him. He was the youngster that was in the video. If you could make it out or not, I don't know. I haven't actually even watched it. I could just tell from the string that it said my streaming service was very poor. Very, very poor. And I still haven't figured out how to keep my comments up on my phone, which, I mean, I know I can hold it and they'll pop up somewhere. Comments, live chat, all message visible. But yeah, still no messages. Still don't know how to do that yet. And it's a pain in the ass too, because I always cover up my camera, because I'm right-handed, so therefore I hold my camera with my right hand. So I have to take my left hand to come across to hit my comments, and I always block the camera. And then y'all have to look at my little gimp finger. I cut that off when I was 17. They sewed it back on. They can do that. Weirdest thing though, when I did it, I had to go to physical therapy and all that stuff, right? So I cut off actually 2 fingers. I cut off this finger, they sewed it back on, and I cut off this finger and they sewed that back on when I was 17. Okay, so when I'm going through physical therapy up there, check this out. Some dude had cut off his thumb. My thumb's still good, but he cut off his thumb. They took that fucker's big toe, cut it off, and put it where his thumb was, so he would have a thumb. And you talk about weird looking. I mean, imagine your big toe, especially a man. I mean, women kind of have more dainty feet, but a man's big ass toe, let's just hope it didn't have toe fungus, a big ass toe up on his hand, and he's sitting in there like this, little big ass thumb sticking up out of his cast looking thing. And when you're 17, I mean, yes, I was close to an adult, but I was still very impressionable. And then I hadn't even really seen my hand yet when I saw this guy, so I didn't know what to expect when I took the gauze off my hand to see what they had done to my fingers. And I'm over here looking at this guy with this massive freaking thumb sticking out that, I mean, it's huge. And I didn't know what to do. I was thinking, man, if my hand looks like that, I'd rather just not have fingers. And then I go back to the physical therapist. They start unwrapping my hand, and it's like a giant huge on my fist, on my hand. And it was because, I had just cut my fingers off. They were swelling immensely. And it looked like I had toes. It looked like I had toes on my hand. Like big, fat, massive fingers. My fingers were like the size of freaking sausage links. And not the little Venus sausage links or anything like that. I'm talking like a 12-inch kibosca or whatever the hell those things are called. That's what was on my hand. And I'm sitting here looking at this thinking, I would have rather y'all just not put my fingers back on. I'm going to go through my life looking like I have two sausage fingers. And I have skinny fingers. Two sausage fingers would not look right. So yeah, I'm terrified. And then I look down, and not only do I have sausage fingers, I have metal sticking out of the side of both my fingers, on each side of it. There's pins that run through my finger, through one bone, and into the other bone. And so now I'm thinking, okay, so I'm going to have sausage fingers, and I'm going to have metal freaking sharp points poking every person I try to shake hands with. Which I don't shake hands with my left hand, but I was 17. I had all sorts of weird ass thoughts going through my head. But yeah, that was a bad day in my life. But I had fun when I actually cut my fingers off. When I cut them off, of course, my parents weren't there. They went off to a family reunion, and I was 17. I was supposed to put a saw up, and I forgot to. I fell asleep playing video games. And so what I did is I woke up, and it was raining outside. And I thought, oh shit, I forgot to put up the saw. That's not good. Dad's gonna whoop my ass. So I run outside to put the saw up. Little did I know, it was still plugged in. So when I picked it up, it was slippery because it was raining. And I hit the trigger. And I didn't feel no pain when it immediately happened. It was just ding, just that fast. And I looked down until my fingers were gone. So I was like, oh shit, that's not good. Not good at all. I'm 2 fingers shy right now. And so I go in. I had a buddy staying there with me. His name was Mark. I won't say his last name because I don't think you're supposed to do that kind of stuff on YouTube. It don't seem right. So I go in there and I tell Mark, hey, call 911. He goes, why? And then I show him my hand. He goes, oh shit. So he calls 911. So we're waiting there, and he's asking me the address to the place, and I tell him the address, and I get it back, and he kind of messed it up. So he put me on the phone, fingers cut off stuff. I'd wrap my hand up in a towel, I think it was a towel. It's either a towel or a shirt. I can't really remember. But I wrapped my fingers up. I wrapped my hand up. And I'm talking to a lady, the 911 operator. She asked me for my address, and I tell her my address. And then she asked me a real intelligent question. She goes, sir, are you okay? Okay, in my mind, like I said, I'm still young. I'm 17. Not really panicking as much as it is just, just kind of freaked out a little bit. I just cut off 2 fingers. She goes, sir, are you okay? And I'm thinking, no, I'm not okay. I just cut off 2 fingers. So that's what I tell her. I said, no, I'm not okay. I cut off 2 fingers. Could you please get the ambulance here? And she says, well, calm down. They'll be there as soon as possible. I'm saying, well, I'll be a lot calmer if the ambulance is here. Can you concentrate on them? And I hand the phone back to my buddy Mark. Then I proceed to go. I know they can put fingers back on at this time. I've heard of it. I've seen it before. And so I go outside and I started looking for my fingers. And I'm not finding them. Of course, it's probably because I'm probably half-assed in shock. I don't know, really. I remember every detail and everything, and I don't really feel like I was in shock. But so I run up the street to my neighbor, and I tell him, hey, there's no ambulance here. I cut my fingers off. Can you please take me to the hospital? So he kind of freaks out. I think he freaked out more than I did. But he freaks out, and he starts rounding stuff up. And I go, well, I'm going to go look for my fingers some more. So I'll go back to look for my fingers. And the ambulance shows up, finally. And they come and get me, and they wind up finding my fingers. And they sewed them back on. They didn't sew them on the ambulance, but they sewed them back on eventually. What the hell? Oh, there's somebody here. Oh, it's Tony and Tina. Tina's the one that don't fart. I said that on live the other day, and she gave me a look like, why are you telling people I don't fart? I said, because it's funny. People like stuff that's funny. And it's not normal. People should fart. Anyway, I'm home. I'm tired. It was a long day at work. None of y'all are even on here anyway, so this was just a short video to let y'all know that you cannot use an S7. God, I look almost like I'm high. I'm so freaking tired. I don't smoke drugs, though. They're not good for you. But yeah, off of my phone anyway, which is, you can't do it. You can't run a computer off of a phone and run all those programs. It just don't work. It's too much data. Anyway, I'm home. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have fun. Peace out. Don't cut your fingers off. It's bad for you. Bye.